Make it quicker. Wait.
Hello, Sandra. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
Very good. Sit down, please. We are going to record this session. Yes. Do you agree?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
How can I help you today?
Well, I've been having, I met this really wonderful man and I want to be in a relationship with him. But I seem to block off relationships, future relationships that could be good for me. I decided that I really like him and I want to move forward with him. So I would like to be in a position to be able to do that emotionally and spiritually and, just ready.
Oh, great, great. We are going to play with this tree. We are going
Okay.
to build your future tree.
Okay.
A beautiful tree with some pieces here, okay?
Okay?
Down you have the roots, everything, your mother, your father, your relationship, your siblings, experience, travel, schools, friends,
Okay.
church, everything here. Look at this, and what do you think about this? Tell me.
Okay. So with my mother, my mom was a hard worker. She worked 2 jobs most of the time when we grew up. She's very isolated. She doesn't have any friends, and she doesn't go anywhere, and she doesn't do anything. And so that's the story of my mother. My father is absent. He's been gone since I was 5 years old. But before then, he was very abusive, and he drank a lot. Present relationships that I've had was, well, I've had 2 close friends, 2 best friends. They were absolutely wonderful. I feel loved and secure with them. And then I had 1 abusive marriage before that lasted 5 years. And I left him, and then I moved to, I got my own job, and I started being management, and I did some drugs, and I did some recovery, and I got some parenting experience there. And then travel made me happy. I went all kinds of places. I went to canyons and caverns and New Mexico and Amarillo and Dallas and San Antonio, and did it stop? No. And then at school, I have my GED, and I'm a college student, so that's good. And then my social, I like going to church, and I feel loved there and accepted, and I feel liked.
Great, Sandra. Good job. Now we are going to build yourself. This is everything about you. You can put everything here
Okay.
and explain and talking about this.
Okay. So I guess today I'd have to say that I feel like I'm in a position where I'm safe. I don't have to worry about other people hurting me or abusing me, so I feel like I'm safe. I feel that I'm untrusting towards others, that I don't want to allow them close to me, because then that makes me vulnerable, and I don't like to do that. And I'm a hard worker.
Yeah.
And so I'm not being abused either, so that's a good thing.
No more.
So yeah, and I don't
Yes.
ever want to do that again. So that's definitely going to keep growing in me.
Very strong now.
Yes, I'm strong now. So that makes me feel confident and smart. It's my smart right there. And it makes me feel independent. Like I don't have
Yes.
to rely on somebody to take care of me and be there
And
for
free.
me. And
Freedom.
yes, freedom. It also makes me feel like because I don't want like people around me and stuff, I isolate a lot, so that makes me an introvert. I'd rather stay at home and be by myself than to be in the mix of people and then take a chance of getting hurt. But at the same time, I'm free-spirited. Like, I would love to travel, and I love to just jump up with me and my daughter and us go on a trip or a vacation and just do something fun and not have any expectations of where I'm going to end up at. I'm sensitive to my daughter's needs. Like, I don't want anything to ever happen to her, so I'm very overprotective over her, and I'm
How old is your daughter?
She's 7.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she's awesome. And so I always want to be encouraging to her too, and I want to be uplifting to her, and I want to be a good role model so that I'm a college student, so I can move forward in my life. And then I'm determined. I'm gonna make it. There's nothing gonna hold me back anymore.
Yes, I'm be happy. Always, yes.
My friends would tell me that I'm very caring and I'm always there for them to be supportive. So that would make me a good friend too. And then I'm honest. I can be very bluntly, truthfully honest. And sometimes people don't always like to hear what I'm saying.
You are alone, and you are going to start a new relation in your family, with your daughter.
Right. I'm alone right now, but I
Right,
am
right
going
now,
to start a new relationship.
Yes.
And we are going to, we're going to be hopeful.
Oh, yes.
And maybe we'll have more children. And maybe we won't be so distant from others. We'll participate in life together. And we'll both be reliable to each other.
Great. Look at this tree. It's beautiful because it's changed, right?
Right.
Now, you are going to put this piece in your goals. About many things you told me about this. Maybe the mother.
Okay.
Is a girl
So
with
for
the
this
mother.
is for not my mother, but for maybe what I would like to see blossom out of my motherhood. Right?
Okay.
So I would want my daughter to be able to enjoy her life.
Oh, great.
Yes. I would also want my daughter to be able to be hopeful. I want my daughter to be full of love and friendly towards other people.
Great.
Well, that kind of can go off that caring aspect right there. And to be nice
Beautiful,
too.
yes.
Yeah, there we go. I want her to feel pretty all the time without having to adjust her I don't want her to ever have to have plastic surgery or feel unconfident about her looks or anything. So I want her to be pretty. And I want her to have a positive outlook on life. And I want her to have a good life. I want her to be able to be happy and successful. And I want her to be smart. She is so smart.
Yes.
So I want her to know how smart she is. And I want her to have a good house. And I want her to be encouraged. And I want her to be loved by somebody special.
Oh, great. Look at the beautiful tree. And now we are going to build your spiritual life.
Okay?
Okay? With this piece.
Okay, so from my spiritual walk, I want to remain healed. And I want to be able to love life and be thankful. So, one of the most important things that I would get from spirit is peace. I definitely, because with peace you get a sense of happiness, and you get a sense of love, and you get a sense of being hopeful. So, and as long as there's hope, we can move forward. And you can't not just give up on hope, because if you have hope, there's opportunities for improvement. So I definitely want to be hopeful. And if I'm thankful, then that means I value the things that I have in my life, and the love that I have in my life, and my friends and my family, and just the blessings that we have. So I always want to be thankful too. And
Freedom.
yeah, freedom's good.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being free and not having to be condemned or shamed for something that is out of my control. So there you go. And I want to be joyful. Because if I'm joyful, then that means I get to pass on happiness.
Yes.
So I want to be joyful. And I think that's going to be it on that one.
No more.
No
Okay.
more.
In your life, how like a student
Mhm.
and works.
Okay.
Tell me about this. What do you think?
So I am currently a student now. I'm a college student because I know that that's where my success is going to come from, and it's going to pretty much wrap around my whole entire life. So I want to go to school to get knowledge. I want to be knowledgeable in whatever occupation that I choose. I want to get a career out of my education. So that way I have a chance of succeeding in life and being able to develop a healthy life that would involve retirement and vacations and promotions and but before all that I have to get a degree. So that means
Yes.
I definitely need a degree. But I also, other than just having promotions and retires, I want a job that's gonna be good for the soul. That's gonna allow me to help others
Yes.
and fulfill what I think my purpose is. So to help others and create a purpose.
Make friends.
Maybe make friends.
And
maybe
make
have
friends,
a
maybe?
lifelong friends. Absolutely. Eventually, I want to open up my own business.
Of course.
And so I don't just want to have promotions and vacations and stuff, but one day I want to open up my own business that Brianna could run one day if she wanted to. And it doesn't have to be, if she doesn't have to, if she don't want to, but if she wants to, it's there. And with a business, I want employees. And I want employees to be able to be happy with their jobs. And I want them to feel happy with their jobs. And I want them to be able to feel valued as an employee.
That's great.
So there we go.
Yes.
That would be that.
And this is the last one, good. Relationships.
Okay?
Show me how will be your relationship.
So how will my relationships be? So this is what I want it to look like in the future, right?
Yes.
This is what I want to work towards developing right now. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? I want to be comfortable in a relationship.
Of course.
I want to be, because the more comfortable I feel, the more I'm going to open up and be vulnerable. And so that's definitely necessary. I want to be able to have an unselfish and generous relationship where we both give and that we both are unselfish towards each other's needs. So that means I have to give too, not just him, and he has to give, and we both have to determine what's the right boundaries on that. I want to know without a doubt that I am safe and that my daughter is safe.
Of course.
That's a big one.
Yes.
And then I want a relationship that is going to be encouraging with prayer and faithfulness and motivation and joy. Yeah, so all that goes together. It has to go together because I think those all blossom from each other.
It's great.
To be able to pray for each other, encourage each other, and move each other up. I want us to have patience. Patience is important because well, we may not always like what we do what the other person does, and sometimes we can, being in each other's space can be relatively annoying. And so I need patience.
Yes.
Because,
you have to be patient.
and I need to be able to be patient. I need to be able to be patient when they're annoying me. And not just annoying me, but in my way it seems, or doing something I don't want them to do, or
Maybe this is with this.
understanding.
Yes.
Sounds like a good one.
Yes.
Because if we understand each other, then we can move forward.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And I want an aging marriage. Like, I don't want it to quit. I want it to go forever and ever until there is no more. Fun. Gotta have
course.
fun.
Enjoy your life.
Yep. And
This is a very big
honest
yes.
and hopeful.
Yes.
Because without honesty and being able to trust each other, then we really don't have anything.
Yes.
And reliable means that I am able to count on them, and they can count on me. So that's important too.
And that's important too.
And I think that's it for that.
That's great. How do you see that?
That's a big tree.
How do you feel?
Good.
Good? Do
Yes.
you like this?
Yes, I like it.
This is your life.
So I can make it whatever I want it to be.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Thank you very much, Martha.
Thank you, Sandra. See you next week.
Thank you.